find ourselves in the heart of the East End of London with Mr. Hardeep Singh. And before we get on to your sporting conquests over the years,
or lack of them,
or indeed lack of them, we better just explain why we are here at the centre of the Cell building in Whitechapel, and also the extremely heavy week that you have had. What have you been up to, Mr. Singh?
Well, actually, I've had an amazing week. I'm an ambassador for the Anthony Nolan Register, a man on a mission, looking to sign up 2,000 18 to 30-year-old men as potential blood and stem cell and bone marrow donors. So we've kind of been around London, Brick Lane, Tooting, just talking to people, getting people signing up, explaining the issues, because there's a lot of misconceptions about how you actually become a donor. So just putting people right about that and explaining how easy it is, because actually all you need to do is spit.
So you've been asking people to spit. Is that basically it, Harvey?
Yeah, I mean,
that's absolutely disgraceful. Although in this instance, we'll let you off.
Our professional footballers seem to do it, 100 times a game. And as someone of Indian heritage, my grandmother could spit through an open window across the dual carriageway. So it's something that brown people are particularly good at. But it's also just trying to engage with people. I mean, it's the only form of cancer, leukemia and blood cancer, the only form of cancer that can be cured by a donation. No others. And if it's as simple as spitting, who wouldn't want to spit to save someone's life, And it's incredibly difficult to find a match. There are 430,000 people on the register, but only 900 transfusions were carried out last year. So, we need more donors.
Well, I gather it's been a very successful week. You've had a lot of interest, a lot of spitting going on, but in this instance, that's perfectly acceptable. And you've been trying to make people laugh, which I know is what you do anyway, but you've been challenging people, haven't you?
Well, yeah, basically we thought if you could stand up to me, if you could spend 60 seconds not smiling or laughing, then...
I've just failed that, by the way, but...
Well, I know you have. That's because you're a sweet man. So that we just, inject a bit of fun and get people thinking. So, yeah, I think of only 2 people in London managed to keep straight faces. One actually scared me, the look he was giving me. I thought he was going to knife me. And afterwards I found out that's what exactly he was thinking.
And the other chap, lots of Botox perhaps?
The other chap I think was simply humourless.
Okay.
Probably a Tottenham fan.
We know what you've done there. You've seamlessly moved into sport and football, which you touched upon with your spitting anecdotes anyway. Now, I know it's just a guess, it's just intuition, but after that Tottenham comment, you can only support one team.
I am part of Arsenal Wenger's Red and White Army. We big Tottenham. Yes, season ticket holder at the Great Emirates Stadium. What an interesting season it's been. It's been trying, but it's looking better. I mean, what annoys me is I think we should have signed Arteta at the beginning of the window and let him bed in. I think Arteta's been fantastic for us, and the more I see him play, the more he looks like Fabregas for me, and what he does that Cesc didn't do. I mean, he doesn't have the creative genius effect.
He doesn't get injured for starters.
Yeah, he doesn't get injured, but also he is more defensively minded than Cesc, which is letting Alex Song play a more roving role. And also I'm really excited about Aaron Ramsey. Every season he looks more and more like a world-class footballer. I think look at our sick notes. Once Jack Wilshere comes back, we are going to have one of the best midfields in the league, and it's going to be kind of hinged on the British axis.
Let me just put you on the spot here. 2 questions.
Yeah.
First of all, Manchester United 8, Arsenal 2. In your lifetime?
Sorry, that's my phone ringing.
In your lifetime, where does that come in? Worst days in your life?
That is. You also speak to me as a Scottish football fan. So 1-1 against Iran in '78, and then getting beat by the Faroe Islands.
Ali's Tartan Army, yeah.
Yeah, we were actually on the way to win the World Cup, and we genuinely believed it. What naivety! 8-2 was probably. I think what upset me the most was it was a fair result. It was men against boys, but it's the worst footballing day of my life. But there again, what a topsy-turvy season. We go to the bridge and we annihilate them 5-3. Annihilate them 5-3. So Chelsea 5-3.
Right, sorry, just
at your place.
Is that annihilate, did you say?
Annihilate. I said annihilate.
Annihilate. Now listen, the Arsenal goalkeeping crisis seems to have been solved, which is just as well, because you could have put your hand up.
I'd only put one hand up and probably missed the ball. Bob Wilson's a mate of mine, actually. A really good mate of mine. I do a lot of work with his charity.
But in the dim and distant past,
I was a goalkeeper, the loneliest position on the football pitch, and I understand the pain. I understand why you need to be a little bit mental to be a goalkeeper. And I think we've got a world-class goalkeeper. I think Chesney Hawkes, as he's affectionately known in my end of the stadium. I'm the only one singing. If you're ever at a game and you hear a lone voice singing when Chesney's pulled off a great save, you hear somebody singing, "He is the one and only," that's me. I'm the only, nobody else is joining
homage
in
to
with that.
the great Chesney Hawkes, of course.
Well, that's homage to Chesney Hawkes. Let's not go overboard.
But as a goalkeeper yourself, then it didn't quite work out.
No, for obvious reasons. I mean, you know, when the goals were smaller, I was twice the size I am now. So actually, mathematically, it was quite difficult to score past me. I might also have an arse the size of Chepstow.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Hardeep, it's been a pleasure meeting you. And just remind us again about what you've been doing and what people can do
You
to
can go
help.
to www.anthonynolan.org, have a read, sign up, save a life. All you have to do is spit. And just think about it in this way. If it was a member of your family, you would sell the skin off your back to save their life. Why wait till then? Get yourself a little bit of good karma. Do something now.